Andy.
How's it going, Philly?
How's it going?
Danny Sorensen, Diane Russell, Tommy Feely. Me and him worked uniform back when they raced chariots. Heads up security here.
Huh.
Got a guest here, got raped, beat up real bad. All right, folks, come on. Keep it moving. Sick bastards.
Mardi Gras ball?
Yeah, it's supposed to be legit, but it turns out it's these degenerate swinger types. Plus, the promoter boned us. You know, oversold us to double capacity. Totally overwhelmed us.
Who's that?
That's the victim's kid. Girlfriend's watching her.
Everything will be okay.
Hi. Deborah Johansson here on one of them 3-day I Love New York packages.
Who's the guy?
Her brother, he's local.
You calling in?
Victim's girlfriend about 10:45 p.m. Her and the victim's daughter on their way back from the Lion King when they discovered her.
Let's keep the little one out of here.
Hey, Phil, how about getting a room for the girlfriend and daughter till we're ready for?
Check, we're booked to the gills.
Feely, find a room. Pull up your security tapes.
You know, this could be it for me, Andy. I mean, this could be my job.
Could be worse, huh, Feely?
I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
I'm Roger Johansson, Deborah's brother.
Detective Sorensen said with Russell.
She's got to go to a hospital, or at least get out of this room.
Is she up for a couple questions first?
She said the guy that did this was wearing a mask. Like a court jester mask from this Mardi Gras ball I guess they got going on.
I'll be real quick.
It's my idea, her coming out and visiting. Kept telling her how safe New York's been.
Hey, Sarge.
You staying here, too?
No, I live over on 2nd Avenue. My place was too small, though.
Can we get uniforms at every exit and snap up anybody in a court jester outfit?
And maybe get some men start going through the trash cans.
Was he white, black, Latino?
I don't know. The mask.
Could you tell by his hands?
He had gloves on. Where's my daughter?
We're putting her and your girlfriend in another room.
The worst part was when I was tied to the bed. After he left, knowing that my daughter would see me like that, and there was nothing I could do.
All right. We'll get you out of here.
Please don't let my daughter see me like that.
There's like 56 costume shops in Manhattan.
Call when they open up, see who sold or rented court jester outfits, if they paid with credit cards, if they got security cameras.
That's what I was gonna do, yeah. So Fancy, he's got that computer training course next few days. Gonna get the squad wired up. Hey, even money, Greg's addicted to chat rooms within a week.
Detective Jones.
Hey, morning, Diane.
Morning. Guys get any sleep?
Couple hours. Another 10 or 15 years, I'll get used to this detective chart.
Any word from the hospital?
Yeah, her and her brother are still there. I talked to him a little while ago. He thinks she'll be ready to come in and give a statement in another hour or so.
Anything jump off?
Yeah, Feely talked to his Keystone Cop security force, found out that some asshole dressed in a court jester suit was hitting on all the female guests down in the lobby. They warned him first, then they told him to hit the bricks. Feely's guys say there must have been at least 5 of these jester idiots prancing around.
Belmont Hotel, that's where your rape was?
Yeah, what about it?
DOA in room 813.
You sure it was the Belmont Hotel?
Just talk to the cop at the scene.
Maybe connected to the rape?
Gonna have to talk your buddy Feely off the roof.
Head of security's Tommy Feely, retired out of the 3-2. When you see him, let him know I'm waiting on those security tapes from last night.
I'll have Greg meet me there.
The rape was in 407. Let us know if they look connected.
Any semen from the rape kit?
Lab tests out for DNA and blood type.
Plus, I'm checking anything on court jester suits with the local costume shops when they open up, seeing as it wouldn't be too fruitful calling now when they're closed.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah. Worst 24 hours of my life.
You got anything on this?
Housekeeper found him about 8 a.m. Beat, choked, pinky finger cut off.
This was a full-on brawl. No one heard nothing?
A couple next door heard some yelling last night around midnight. Maybe a scream or two. Pegged it for some kind of sex deal off of that Mardi Gras disaster we had here last night. Had a rape assault, too.
Yeah, we heard.
You think they're connected?
We just got here. Who's the room registered to?
John Williams, paid in cash. Gee, I wonder what the odds are of that being his real name.
Sipowicz is waiting on those security tapes.
Yeah, let me go check on those, assuming I still got a job.
It's Mike Sturdivant. I've had prior contact with this bum. He's a pimp. Cell phone in his pocket.
We have a future detective in our midst.
That's my goal, sir. Oh, I found this under the coffee table.
Are you giving me the finger, officer?
So who went through his pockets?
That security guy. He had him emptied out by the time I showed up.
Feely? He was on the job, right?
And he should know better.
You want me to run the cell phone numbers?
Come on, slow down there, Tiger.
Absolutely. It's all yours.
Brain him with a phone, looks like, and then strangle him off with the cord for dessert.
Yeah, white pimp, huh?
Yeah. How about that, D?
Can we get you some coffee or something?
Oh, we're okay. We really appreciate you coming in.
I just want to get this over with and get back home.
We understand.
How's your daughter?
I talked to her on the phone from the hospital. I still don't know what to tell her.
Were you able to get any leads on who might have done this?
Not yet.
What we need to do now, and I know it's going to be difficult, is get a formal statement about what happened last night.
Can you do that, Deborah?
I'll try. We were all supposed to go to the Lion King last night.
Who's we?
Me, my girlfriend Kathy, who came up with us, and my daughter, Rachel. A couple hours before, though, I felt a migraine coming on, and I couldn't go. I should have gone, though. I should have just toughed it out. Around 9, I went down the hall to get some ice for a cold compress. The pain was so great, I couldn't focus.
Did you lock the door behind you?
I shut the door with a deadbolt out so it wouldn't lock shut.
Was this guy already in the room when you got back?
And he choked me. And he told me he'd kill me if I made a sound. And I turned my head to the side so that I could breathe because his arm was crushing my windpipe, and I saw the mask. It was this white mask with these scary, red, smiling lips. I felt like I was in a nightmare.
It's okay.
And then he raped me. And he beat me, and I told him he didn't have to hit me, that I wouldn't scream or make him stop. But he said, shut up, and he just kept on hitting me.
DOA at the Belmont's a pimp. The room was registered under a bogus name.
We pulled the last number dial from his cell phone. It came back to a Stella Kensington. Based on her priors, we figure her for one of his whores.
Yeah, we deputized this cop Rainbow, so he's picking her up.
You run into Feely?
Yeah, he's had better days for sure.
Where's those security tapes I've been waiting on all morning?
He was getting an earful from Hotel Brass last we left him.
He needs to get his ass over here with those tapes.
Yeah, I'll call him right now.
Is everything all right?
That rape victim from last night's in interview 3.
Got you.
All right, take it easy.
Diane, all right?
Yeah. You know, Andy, I don't want you to think that by not talking to you about it, I'm pulling something over on you.
And what would that be?
Oh, come on, you gonna make me say it?
You don't have to spill your guts to me. Every detail of your life.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this. But I guess I was afraid that you'd tell me to quit, and I'm not about to.
I wouldn't tell you that. There are things I would tell you regarding the job, repercussions and so forth if this gets out. But I figure you know about that.
I do.
I know Diane does. She's happy?
Yeah,
You're happy?
definitely.
Okay, then.
I didn't know Bobby. So in that sense, I don't feel I'm betraying him. I just don't want to feel like I'm betraying you.
No, you and me are straight.
I appreciate that, Andy.
You're happy. She's happy.
You rent jester outfits? Can you check? Thanks.
No, court jester.
All right, thanks.
All right, look, you don't know what I'm talking about. You probably don't carry him, right? Yeah, I'll wait.
How's it going in there?
She's still in a lot of pain.
I can imagine. You okay?
Yeah, Detective Jones here. I'm Stella.
There's... Okay.
What's his problem?
I was gonna ask you. Right this way.
You need a telephone book or something?
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I was just offering.
Mike Sturgeon, Stella, how long has he been pimping you?
He's my manager.
We ran both of you for records. There's nothing in there about 2-week lounge gigs in the Catskills?
2 years I've worked for him.
He called you at home last night at 9:30.
So,
It was the last phone call he made.
the last call he made last night.
Last phone call he's ever gonna make.
Oh my God.
What was the call about?
He was going to a poker game over at the Belmont. Said he was going to be unavailable and wanted to make sure I was on for my 10 o'clock date. Oh my God.
Did he say who he was playing cards with?
No, but Brenda might know. That's his bottom lady. I'm meeting her for lunch so I could ask her then.
We'll ask her.
What do you mean for lunch?
Struthers over on Lex at 12:30.
So, you were pretty steady, or was it more the bachelor party, Shriner convention type thing?
Look solid.
Huh. I'll be darned.
Brenda's last name?
Martin.
Brenda's a midget too?
It's little person, asshole.
Like I'm supposed to know that.
You know, you're not so tall yourself.
Is Brenda a little person, too?
No, she's big. Blonde hair. Poor Mike. He was a special guy.
We could lock you up till after lunch to make sure you don't tip Brenda for whatever reason, but she's been pretty helpful.
No, I'm cool. I won't talk to her.
You can go then.
I knew a midget in high school. Lindy Overacker.
Yeah, huh?
She was voted best school spirit. Spunky little thing.
Would you ever go there?
Would you?
No, I asked you first. Well, it stays in the room.
I guess, under the right circumstances, you know, business trip, something like that. Yeah, I'd give it a whirl. Would you?
Never thought about it.
Well, it's not like it's been keeping me up nights.
What's this?
Oh, that midget woman left it. Can you call her up and arrange her getting it back?
Little person. They don't like the way.
Okay. Can you just take care of it for me?
Hey, guys. Got the security tapes, plus employees lists, Mardi Gras guest lists, everything I could think of. I don't suppose you got any leads on the rape, huh?
Who's the suit?
Oh, Andy, can you and me talk in private real quick?
Who's the suit, Feely?
Lawyer from the hotel. They want to try and settle with the rape victim ASAP.
We're gonna go have a conversation with the DOA pimp's bottom lady.
Any movement on that?
Nothing past what I just said.
Are those the security tapes?
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna need tape from the front desk camera. See who checked into room 813.
Think they're connected, the rape and DOA?
I don't know yet.
What do you say, Andy? Brokering this sit-down would go a long way saving my job. And what I gathered, because of the PR jackpot the rape and murder got us in, they're talking major numbers here. Could be a nice windfall for these poor people. You guys can be in the room if you want.
You sure, Feely? I mean, we wouldn't be putting you out.
Come on, Andy.
Go ahead. I'll take care of this.
Thanks a million, Andy.
What's up?
Deborah, there's a lawyer here for the hotel, and because of what happened, apparently they're ready to make you a settlement offer. I don't know anything about the numbers or what they're going to ask for, but I'm sure it's going to involve a confidentiality aspect, not talking to the press and the like.
Do you think we should talk to him?
Do you feel up to it?
If not, I'll tell him to get lost.
I guess we gotta deal with it sooner or later.
You tell me what you want to do.
Will you stay here?
Of course.
We'll talk to him, I guess.
Deborah, my name is James Edelman. I'm an attorney representing the Belmont Hotel. And on behalf of my employers, I want to tell you how deeply sorry we are for what happened.
Thank you.
Now, I'm here right now to offer you a settlement, but I'll walk out the door if this is a premature conversation. I do not want to offend you.
I understand.
Now, the alternative to a settlement agreement that we can make happen today is you taking the hotel to court. And if you did, you'd win, as I'm sure these detectives would tell you.
These detectives are not part of this negotiation.
Forgive me. But after you'd win, the hotel would appeal. And then this process could go on for years, keeping you mired in the details of what I'm sure is the worst experience of your life.
I want this over with. I want to go home.
All right, I will cut you a check for $500,000 today. And you will not have to give a third to an attorney, although I'm not trying to talk you out of getting one. $500,000, $500,000. And you can start healing and get on with your life in financial comfort.
What do you think?
Oh, it's up to you, Deborah. I can't tell you one way or the other.
I want this behind me.
How do we do this?
I've got a car outside. We can go back to my office right now. Do you need them for anything else?
No, we're done for now.
Thank you for being there for me. It really meant a lot.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Freak show they had there last night. The hotel's teeming with freaks.
So 3 calls out of Deborah's room yesterday. 1 to 911, 1 to Roger's apartment, and 1 at 11 a.m. to an office at Allied Insurance in Astoria.
Deborah's brother work insurance in Queens?
No, he works in the city.
Well, I'll check out who this is. Have him come in.
Andy, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
I guess you figured out, Danny and me, we've gotten close lately.
Yeah, with you two having to cover for me the last 6 months, which I never got a chance to thank you for that.
I mean, close, like, intimate.
Okay.
Is it? With you? Because I'll tell you, that's part of what's been eating me up, how you'd feel about it.
Comes a point when you have to find a way to be happy, or at least be willing to accept it when it comes your way.
But then there's how I feel afterwards. And if I'd known I would have felt that bad, I never would have gone through with this. Not just for my sake, but for Danny's too.
He's still a kid in a lot of ways. If you think this is wrong like this, maybe you give him a heads up before he leaves his feet more than he already has.
It's been almost 2 years since Bobby passed, and I'm more screwed up now than I was then.
Maybe it's tougher now because you're waking up. You're coming alive.
Maybe. All I know is it's so unfair. It'll always be unfair, him leaving that soon.
Thanks for coming in, Jimmy.
Sure.
How long have you been working for Allied Insurance?
Going on 3 years now. So, you think now maybe you could tell me what investigation my name came up in?
Do you know a Deborah Johansson or Kathy Alderson, Jimmy?
No.
So neither of them called you yesterday.
Why? What are they saying?
You think maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here, Jimmy?
Okay, I went to high school with Deborah and Kathy. Is something wrong?
So one of them did call you?
Deborah did, seeing if I wanted to get a beer with her.
Then why'd you just lie about it?
After high school, we had, I guess you'd call it an affair, which damn near broke up my marriage when my wife found out. So, I lied because I'm married, okay? I got kids.
So you and Deborah had sex yesterday?
Absolutely not. We had a couple of beers, like at 3 o'clock in the lobby bar of the Park Crest Hotel. She wanted to have some closure. That's how she put it. That's all. But I would sure like to know what she's saying and who she's saying it to.
Deborah was raped and beaten in her hotel room last night.
Oh, jeez.
You had no contact with her after drinks at 3 o'clock?
No. Oh, my God, she's not saying that I raped her.
We're asking you. Maybe things got out of hand.
I don't even know how to respond to that other than saying no.
Who can vouch where you were last night?
My wife and kids. I was home. But please, I can't tell my wife what this is all about.
So then you wouldn't mind giving us a confidential DNA sample?
What is going on here?
Hopefully it's you telling us the truth.
Listen, I'm married.
Yeah, we got that part.
Okay, we had a couple beers, and me and Deborah, it's always been hot between us, and we got a room, and we had sex, and I left at 4:30 and went home.
Did you ejaculate inside of her?
Oh, jeez, I have to answer that?
Unless you want to mull it over and we'll stop by your house later on and see where you're at with it.
Okay, I did. But ask yourself, if we had sex in the afternoon, where's the sense that I would rape her later and beat her? Why isn't Deborah telling you this? Because this is what happened.
And we'll check it out.
So, Deborah's a good person otherwise?
You know, a little lost, I guess. Bad luck with men, bad luck in general.
Do you know her brother, Roger?
Oh, he was kind of a slime ball. Had a problem with drugs. I think he has AIDS now from shooting up or who knows what. Look, where do I stand here?
Where are you gonna be the rest of the day in case we gotta get a hold of you?
Not at home. I'll be at my office sitting at my desk until you call me. I'll spend the night there if I have to.
If your story holds up, you'll be getting back to your happy home, such as it is.
Brenda Martin?
No. Over here.
Well, that little person horse said Brenda was big. I didn't think she meant...
Yeah, me neither.
Stella already told me about Mike.
Just like we asked her to.
So I take it you're sitting here means you want to help us find whoever whacked him.
Hell yes, I do. Mike was always good to me. Plus, I got this cross charge pendant I wouldn't mind seeing get tossed.
Yeah, we can work with you on that.
Talked to Johnny Dumont. Him and Mike been hanging out a lot lately. Matter of fact, Johnny invited Mike to a poker game last night. Now, I mean, I don't see Johnny having the guts to kill anybody, but he was definitely going to be playing poker with Mike last night.
Any other names get mentioned?
No. You know, I knew this was going to happen someday. I mean, Mike always had to be walking around with a big roll, you know? I mean, 7-8 grand sometimes, wrapped up in a rubber band in his pocket. And that stupid-ass diamond pinky ring.
Where are we going to find this Johnny?
Throwing back Boilermakers over at Smitty's on 3rd. That was me and Mike's spot. That's where we met Johnny.
So, you're one of Mike's girls, huh?
Yeah.
He keep you pretty busy?
Mm-hmm. Busy and protected.
All right, Brenda. We'll take care of that collar if you're playing straight with us.
Okay.
So, this Mike dealt with fringe stuff, I guess, huh? No offense.
Specialty acts, he liked to call it. Could get you anything.
So, like little persons, big gals, obviously.
Grannies, amputees.
Huh.
Crazy ass Mike. You know, I remember one time, this pervo German guy comes to town, right? And he tells
You know,
Mike,
that's cool, but I think we got everything we need here.
Yeah, good. We got to get going.
I really hope you nail whoever did this.
Thanks.
How you holding up?
Okay, I guess. Thanks. Saw my daughter finally, talked to her.
Good.
You know a Jimmy Seisler, Deborah?
Yeah, I know Jimmy.
Have you seen him since you've been in town?
Yeah, yesterday.
Why didn't you tell us about it?
He's married, and I didn't want to involve him in this. But I see now that that was wrong, and I'm sorry.
So, you two had sex earlier in the day?
Do we really have to drag him into this?
Yeah, we really do.
We were just gonna have a couple of beers, but... Sorry. It's just that we said that more than a few times back in Steubenville. We'll just meet for a beer. You're right.
Did you tell the ER nurse who did your rape kit that you had sex earlier?
I didn't tell anyone, and if we could, I'd like to keep it that way. I really don't want to get him in trouble with his wife. He's a good guy, Jimmy, and it was my stupid idea. I called him.
It's just that something like this, as far as the investigation, it's better to be completely honest, even if you don't think it's our business knowing.
Just felt so guilty afterwards. And, you know, thinking about it was that guilt and probably the alcohol which triggered the damn migraine made me stay in the hotel last night. I feel another one coming on.
We'll get you back to the hotel.
Can I use the restroom first?
Sure, come on.
Good. Thanks. That was the hotel lawyer. Deborah's brother Roger just left with a check for $700,000.
He dicked him up 200 grand?
And he asked that 90% of the settlement be listed as general damages, i.e. pain and suffering.
General damages are non-taxable.
The lawyer said Roger knew his way around the fine print.
Did you run him through BCI?
Yeah, Roger's got 3 arrests for bad checks in Steubenville, receiving stolen goods in Massillon. Deborah's carrying 18 grand in credit card debt.
She has unprotected sex with this Seisler a couple hours before she's raped, and she don't tell nobody about it.
He's married, so maybe she is just covering for him.
Or maybe she needs a sperm donor, and Jimmy's her man. That way the rape kit comes up positive, even if there is no rape.
And someone beats her like that so it'll look authentic? Everything she said so far tracks, so we need to be really careful how we tread with her. We're wrong. She gets from this department 10 times what she got from the hotel.
Where's her girlfriend, Kathy?
She's babysitting Deborah's daughter at the hotel.
Let's get her in here.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll be right with you. I'll drop her off and bring back Kathy. Make sure the two of them aren't alone together.
We got a guy might be in on that DOA pimp.
Check out the tape in the VCR of the front desk. There might be a good shot of your guy checking in.
All right, tip of the hotel hallway, people walking in and out of that room.
Hotel only has cameras at the front desk, lobby, and exits.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a lot on my mind.
Well, is there anything I can be doing here? Anything you need from me?
Yeah, what I need right now, Danny, is just a little air. Some room to figure out some stuff for myself.
Well, you can talk to me about it, whatever it is.
And you'll want to fix it, and you can't. I just need a little room.
But we're okay.
We're okay.
Mike Sturdivant, Johnny?
I've never been too good with names.
How are you with faces?
Yeah, okay, Mike. Right.
When did you see him last?
Dates, time frames. Never been too good with those either. Like, ask me when my mom's birthday is. You think I'd know that, right? Huh?
Where were you last night, Johnny? And we'll leave your mom out of this for now.
Out and about?
Happened to stop by the Belmont Hotel at any point?
Nope.
Now, unless you've got an evil twin story that you're prepared to float, I'd say that's you checking in at the front desk of the Belmont Hotel last night, Johnny. And there's a guy looks an awful lot like you on security surveillance walking in and out of room 813 last night. And guess who we found murdered in room 813 this morning?
We live in the electronic age, Johnny. I don't know if anybody's broke the news to you yet.
So I was there. That don't mean I killed Mike.
Sure as hell does mean you killed Mike as far as the DA is going to be concerned.
Well, why don't you check that surveillance tape of room 813 and see who else maybe was walking in and out other than me and Mike, huh?
Don't recognize him.
How about I give you a hint? That way, I didn't actually tell you who it was.
No, Johnny, I'm not in the mood for hints. See, judging by your general disposition, we figure you're the one whose job it was to lure Mike into the room. Then you closed your eyes and plugged your ears and started humming yourself when the real business started. So now you're gonna tell us, not hint, who the muscle was and save yourself 20 years in the process, because I know you don't do time good.
Tony Posada. I told Mike it was a $10,000 buy-in to the game. I dummied up a role to show him I had the same. Tony was supposed to make it look like a setup, you know? Take off me and Mike as soon as we walked in the door. And Tony, he goes at Mike with a blackjack, and Mike ducks it, and they go at it like two hurricanes, you know? Off the walls, into the bathroom, over the couch, and Tony's just bashing Mike's head in with the damn phone. He's kneeing him in the nuts, and finally Tony gets that phone cord around Mike's neck and just... Tony walked away. Mike didn't.
Couple of hiccups, but overall, a pretty airtight plan you put together there, Johnny.
This knife I found on you. Use it to cut off Mike's pinky for that diamond ring?
He was dead already. What's he gonna need his ring for?
Thanks for coming in, Kathy.
We're cutting it kind of close as far as catching our flight home.
Yeah, well, when a settlement happens this big, flags go up and we have to look into things.
Like what?
You know Jimmy Seisler?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
You know about Jimmy and Deborah working up a sweat at a hotel room yesterday?
First I've heard of it. What?
Check our thinking here, Kathy. Deborah and her brother cook up this phony rape scheme. Make it happen the night of the Mardi Gras party when all hell's breaking loose to begin with.
She screws an old friend from her hometown, so later the rape kid will come back positive. Begs off going out because of a headache.
You take the kid to the Lion King. She fakes the rape. You walk in at a prearranged time.
Hotel gets its checkbook out.
How about that beating she took? How'd she fake that, huh?
For 700 grand, you take the beating.
50 grand. Deborah settled with the hotel for 50 grand.
Kathy, they settled for $700,000 about 4 hours ago.
No.
Yeah.
Roger told me they settled for $50,000.
Well, then Roger con you too.
Kathy, this is what's happening, okay? Right now, all you're looking at is filing a false police report.
I want to go home.
Or you can keep up the act, and you'll be on the hook for felony fraud.
No one is gonna see any money. Everybody that doesn't come clean is gonna get time.
I want to see a copy of that check.
Maybe more than that. You want to see your bed back in Steubenville sometime in the next 5 years.
That son of a bitch.
What was your plan this?
That creepy son of a bitch.
Now, or we go get Roger's version, how it was your idea, and don't put it past him.
I don't know what happened. I swear to God, I didn't want to know. Roger said he'd pay me 10% of whatever if I took Rachel to the Lion King and came back to the hotel after and called the cops. That's it. That lying bastard. He said they got $50,000, not $700.
Let's get Deborah back in.
Give a heads up to the DA's office.
I'm here to pick up my scarf.
Yes, I have it for you right
here.
Thanks.
But I'd like to introduce myself. I'm John Irvin, and I...
Let me guess. Little people issues.
Since I was a child. I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was 7, and it's had a stranglehold on my imagination ever since.
Don't worry about it, honey. Everybody's got their thing, you know?
I know, but it's still wrong.
Honey, I make my living off it being wrong.
We gotta make a run, John. Hey,
Any luck?
we're getting there.
If you have any follow-up questions, Detective, or however I could be of any help. Thanks for the scarf.
No. Thank you.
Back and forth. This is really getting hard on me.
Sit down. Kathy flipped.
Flipped out?
Flipped from like lying to telling the truth.
So that 10% you were gonna cut her off the settlement, that's 10% of nothing now.
This is Valerie Haywood. She's with the DA's office.
For why?
To either put you in jail as a principal in a felony or keep you out as a witness for the people.
Kathy went for the second one.
So right here's your chance. Otherwise, you risk ending up with the beating, no money, and the jail time.
And I understand you have a young daughter.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
What are you gonna do to her?
If you give a full statement and agree to testify against the other participants, including your brother, at the grand jury or any subsequent court appearances,
Then you won't take her away from me?
then I won't put you in jail. And I'll recommend that you keep your daughter. But this is all contingent on your substantial cooperation.
Was it your brother's idea?
And you humped Seisler to trick the rape kit?
Who's the fourth?
Who do you mean?
Who put that beating on you?
Seisler.
Roger.
Your brother beat you like this?
I've been beaten worse. For nothing. And what I have to do every day to support my daughter. She's who I did this for. Plus Roger. He wanted to see the world before he died. He really thought it was gonna work.
Shame on you.
Jimmy Seisler, Detective Sipowicz. You can go home now. Don't worry about it. Just go home.
Brother doing that to his own sister.
You get that second perp?
Yeah, they're both locked up downstairs.
The hell is that?
It was downstairs. Tommy Feely sent it to you.
Look at this. Hotel crap. Cheap bastard. If there's a shoehorn in there, I could actually go for one.
Can we talk later?
Sure. I'll stop by.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? I just picked up my messages. You got my sister here?
Yeah, she's here all right.
Well, what for? Hasn't she been through enough already? What are you doing?
Shut up.
Is this a joke?
I don't know. I guess a guy who would beat his sister bloody for a paycheck might get a kick out of this. Turn around.
Where is she? I want to talk to her.
Turn around.
Want a lawyer?
I would too.
What?
I'm trying to resist the urge to beat you like you beat your sister.
Go ahead. Beat me. Beat me bloody.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little chilly.
Well, you want to go back down?
No, it's okay.
One of those days that don't scrape off so easy, huh? This was Bobby's coupe?
Yeah.
He's always gonna be with us, isn't he? I can't compete with him, Diane.
No one's wanting you to compete. I just didn't expect it to be this hard. I've tried. I've really tried to let him go, but the more I've tried, the more I knew I couldn't get past it.
Then it's no good, is it?
I wanted it to be good. I really did.
Funny thing, I just talked to Andy and told him how strong the direction we were headed was.
Knowing all he knows, he didn't say how wrong this might be.
It's not the part I heard. Anyways, I guess I ought to take off.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Hey, if we hadn't taken the shot, I'd have wondered a dozen times a day why we never did.
Hey, Katie.
What are you doing here?
I told you I was going to try to stop by.
Andy Sipowicz, this is Clara Graves, Theo's teacher.
Oh, how's it going?
We are so thrilled for you and Katie.
About Theo getting better.
You'll be able to make it to the open house on Thursday?
Open house?
I wrote it on the calendar.
Oh,
I have ice cream.
It's too early for that, Theo. After lunch. Look who's here.
Hi, Daddy.
Sure, you can have an ice cream.
Andy, the other kid.
What, they'll be traumatized?
Well, just make sure he eats it over there.
All right, come on, buddy. So, you having some fun out here?
How come not at work, Daddy?
Because I'm your dad and I want to see you.
Whoa, somebody's in trouble, huh, Daddy?
Yeah, that's right. Here you go. All righty.
I want to be a cop.
What happened to being a pilot?
And I want to chase alligators and snakes.
Oh, like that Australian nutcase on TV?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get to be whatever you want to be, Theo. And I'm going to be there to back you up.
Whoa, somebody's really in trouble.
All units be advised, that's a confirmed 1013. Officer shot at 2nd and B.
Katie, I'll see you later, Squirt.
What's wrong?
We got a cop shot.
Bye, Daddy.
Yes.
Where is he? Right over there.
Eddie, what happened?
A stationery store was hit 4 blocks away. And he came over the air. Black male, 20s, denim jacket, black do-rag. So we pull up on these 2 guys, one of them fit in the description. As soon as we open our doors, one of them books, and I chase him down the block.
Guy with the do-rag books?
No, the other guy, he was wearing a blue shirt. He's turning to run up into this apartment building when he hit a shot. I mean, she was wearing a vest, you know, but...
The guy with the do-rags who shot your partner.
Yeah. I hit a shot, I turn around, I see do-rag, stuff the gun into his waistband and take off. He's like a half block away. So I run back, I get Cheryl into the car and over here. I was right to chase the other guy, though.
Nobody's saying you weren't.
Thank you.
Anything else you can give us on this shooter?
Not much. I mean, it jumped off so damn fast.
Detectives, real quick, though.
Wait here.
Tell Cheryl I'm right outside.
She's stable right now, but keep it at just a couple questions.
Cheryl, did anybody notify my husband?
He's on his way.
Cheryl, give us a description on this guy.
Light-skinned, black guy, 20s.
Big?
Like 5'8", thin.
Shaved head, hair, goatee.
Where's my husband?
Oh, he's on his way. Just hang in there.
Meanwhile, you got half the cops in this city outside the door giving you their strength, okay? Lean on us.
What else can you give us than the guy who shot you, Cheryl?
Get it out. Get it out.
What'd you put in her?
Get it out.
Are you sticking with something?
Get the bullet out.
That's it.
Get the bullet
You
out.
gotta go.
I'm down.
That's it.
Hold on.
Take a breath.
Get it out.
You need heparin here. And call D2.
Get it out.
Eddie, this shooter, you said he fit the description, came over the air on a stationary stick-up.
Right.
So you must have got a decent look at him before you got out of the car to chase the other guy.
Now, Cheryl's the one that spotted him, but yeah, I saw him for about half a second.
Could you ID him?
God, I hope so. Oh, look, this is Cheryl's husband here. I was right leaving him by herself.
Everybody's clear on that.
Eddie, what the hell happened?
Cabot jumped off so quick.
You returned fire?
I wasn't there.
Where the hell were you?
I was in a foot chase with the second guy.
You don't abandon your partner?
Captain, she always told me to let her handle herself.
Did we not talk about this? Huh? Did you not give me your word you look out for her?
Captain, this ain't doing nobody any good.
Take your hands off me. Oh, my God.
What's going on?
She might be bleeding internally. We're gonna find out where it's coming from.
Okay, sweetheart. Everything's gonna be okay.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
It's okay. It's all right.
Stick around. Thanks.
The partner told Danny he was pursuing one of the perps into that building until he heard the shot.
Uniform secured the building right after the shooting.
According to the super, the state police came by last week looking for a black male in apartment 2J.
We got the cashier from the stationery store robbery. You ready?
I'll take that.
We'll check out this apartment.
Okay.
Maya, right? Why don't we step over here? I'm Detective Russell. What can you tell me about the guy who robbed your store?
He was a black guy in a red t-shirt and jeans. I told the cop already.
I know. I need a more detailed description.
Then I think I should talk to my mom.
About what?
About, getting involved.
Whatever you say is between us.
Yeah, that's what you guys said to some guy 2 streets down who testified against some dealers, and now he's got a tombstone on his forehead, okay? In my neighborhood, fools retaliate.
Over at Bellevue, there's a cop with a bullet in her chest. You know how she got it, Maya? When you called 911 asking for help, that officer responded. She and her partner went looking for the guy who stuck his gun in your face. She got involved for you. And that same guy is probably the one who shot her. Want me to drive you down to the ER so you can tell her you're looking the other way? Then how about stepping up?
He's like in his 20s, dark skin, and I guess like 6 feet tall.
That dog.
As opposed to a goldfish?
I hate dogs. Either it's prone to laryngitis or someone's holding its muzzle.
Open up! I can take it.
That's solid core.
If we got a cop shot.
All the more reason to do it right. Let's try the fire escape.
Keep your eye on the store here. Kick out the window and go in?
All we have is a super saying that the state police came to see this guy. It's gonna be a little tough to justify the search.
We could say the window was broken.
If it was smaller panes, maybe we could knock one out, unlatch it. But this, I don't know if we can do this.
Give me the word. I'll kick this thing in right now.
If they were smaller, we could just kick out one of the panes.
Yeah, well, it ain't, Greg. So what's the call? Because we're standing here like ducks.
I don't want us to be the ones that blow this case off some illegal search.
Then let's go.
Hey, do me a favor. Keep an eye on this window.
All right.
Yeah, Tori Jameson, black male, 20s, Manhattan address. Okay, thanks. Super gave us a heads up on a black male living in 2J. The state police came looking for him a week ago. Tori Jameson, I'm running him through BCI.
Anything from that stationery store cashier?
Detailed description, but I wouldn't count on her for giving much more than that.
She said the perp was light skin, around 5'8".
Dark-skinned.
10:30 in the morning, residential street. Nobody sees nothing.
How's that cop?
She's in the OR.
How's the partner?
Messed up.
We went up to the fire escape on 2J. There's a sheet covering the window, but somebody's in there with a dog.
Yeah, I'm here.
The big dog.
Great, thanks. He's got a warrant out for failure to appear.
That's all we need. Let's hit it. Come on, guys.
Hey, Diane, how about getting Tori's mugshot and put together a photo array for that cashier?
Sure.
That dog is loose. I'm taking it out.
Can a dog hold a gun in its paw, you think?
No, but they can lock their jaws onto your calf, their sharp teeth sunk into your flesh.
Worry about the human.
Let go of the gun! Control the dog! Psycho, stop! You move your eyeballs toward that gun, we open up. You let go of that leash, we open up.
Please don't shoot my dog, man.
All right, get up on your knees and hold the dog tight.
Now secure that dog.
How?
Do it!
How? Tell me how.
What's in there?
Closet.
All right, put him in the closet.
Come on, Psycho. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. There we go. He's in.
Back off. Back off!
Get that stupid thing off your head.
What's up with the gas mask?
I thought you guys gonna throw tear gas at me.
Ain't used tear gas in New York since the First World War.
All clear. Ain't nobody yet tell me what the deal is.
Just be happy you're still alive and shut your mouth.
I got crack in a crack pipe here. That's the window we were at?
My gut told me not to bust into this place half-cocked.
I love that gut.
Hey, Pokey.
Thanks. Tips are coming in hot and heavy.
Anything legit?
We got anti-crime checking a couple out. That cashier didn't recognize Tori from mugshots.
Liquor store held up over in the house and we got to deal with them. Where's Jones and Minute Boy?
They should be right behind us.
Get him on the radio and have him respond.
Right away. Any word on that shot cop?
She's still in OR.
Hey, man, am I not entitled to know what the hell I got yanked up in here for? Or did I wake up in the Soviet damn Union?
No, you're entitled.
Thank you.
Where were you this morning, Tori?
What am I in here for?
Oh, you know what you're in here for.
Ooh, mind game. Hey!
You stopped by a stationery store on B?
Nowhere near B this morning. I walked straight from my girl's place on 6th to my pad on 2nd Avenue.
You weren't walking when that cop was chasing you into your building.
Wrong guy. Nice try, though. Hey.
We bring that cop in here, he's not gonna recognize you.
If he does, it wouldn't be the first time I got mistaken for another brother.
Oh, so this is you preparing us for him picking you out?
Look, it happens to me all the time. I got a familiar face.
Well, this time it's gonna be a cop IDing you, not somebody mistaking you for some dickhead they sat next to in the homeroom.
Okay. So this cop says it was me. What am I gonna get railroaded for?
Oh, so this is you feeling out what the charge is before you decide to get straight with us?
Look, I just want to know what this is all about. That's what this is.
This cop's in trouble, and he needs to account for his activities this morning, which involved him chasing a guy that looks a lot like your skinny ass into that building on 2nd Avenue.
Tori, you stop out thinking yourself, and you tell us about running away from that cop before you make us jump through hoops proving it. You just might do a little good for yourself in the process.
We should have started here, guys.
We're here now.
Okay. It was me.
All right, this male cop and this female cop, they got out of their car and you booked.
I got some child support misunderstandings.
We don't care why you booked.
Fine.
All right, last thing. Your buddy that you're walking down the street with when those two cops rolled up on you? The little light-skinned black guy with the do-rag and the denim jacket. What's his name?
Look, no. He ain't my buddy, man. Look, I came through with what you guys wanted, so that cop can account for his whereabouts.
Your buddy, while you were beating feet in a different direction, he shot a female cop.
Whoa, hey, I don't know his name. I just saw him around the neighborhood, and he just happened to walk alongside me when those cops pulled up, man.
Tori, who are you closer with? This guy that you're walking with or your dog?
What does Psycho have to do with this?
Well, you give us this guy's name, and you'll be scratching Psycho's belly at the end of business today. If not, they got laws on the books for dogs attacking cops.
Don't you hurt my dog, man.
Hey, this is your decision, Tori. Psycho's fate is squarely in your paws.
My name gotta come up.
You were never here.
You're gonna call my sister so she can go get Psycho.
We will.
Andre Cutler. Don't touch my dog, man. It's gonna be better than hitting the lottery.
We got him for the perp and a stick up on that stationery store.
You see what these cops done to my eye?
Name's Mitchell Dunn. You resisted.
I'm suing you guys, I'm suing the city, and I'm gonna sue the mayor.
Shut your mouth.
What's this?
What's this? Setbacks to greenbacks, that's what this is.
Stationary stick-up.
What? I ain't stick up no store, and I didn't shoot no cops.
Yeah, we got a reliable tip says otherwise.
Put him in interview 3 and wait there.
Lottery.
What's his name? Mitchell something?
Mitchell Dunn.
I don't think he's our shooter.
He fits the description the cashier gave me to a T.
Yeah, but this Tori we just talked to gave us an Andre Cutler.
And we tend to believe him.
Cops put a beating on him.
Hey, Diane, you want to go with Mitchell and we'll go find this Andre?
No, I want the shooter. The 3 of you get going. I'll handle this.
Lieutenant, he resisted.
Who gave you the tip he was in on the stationery store?
A stool. Said this guy definitely hit the stationery store, then shot Cheryl.
So this resisting take place on the street?
Apartment hallway.
Who saw it?
A couple of people, a couple of his buddies.
How different's their version gonna be?
Lieutenant, we're looking for a cop shooter.
You got this crack pipe and rock on him? And this.
Yeah, toy gun.
Which we didn't know that at the time.
It's looking like this guy wasn't involved in the shooting.
We were told that he was.
All right. Hold off on your paperwork. And don't vouch for this yet till you hear from me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This cop Cheryl, she married? Got kids?
Got a husband on the job.
Captain at the 6-7.
Don't know about kids.
How's he taking it?
He's taking it out on her partner when we last left them. And it don't appear the partner did anything derelict.
Her husband maybe felt the partner should have stayed with her, backed her up.
I know, but per book you go after him. Partner didn't do nothing wrong.
Then everybody should drop it. If it was a male partner who got shot, same circumstances, no one would be blaming anybody. A cop went to apprehend a perp who was going to do anything to avoid it, and it went bad. Period.
Hey, how about this guy?
Looks good.
Here we go. Do-rag, denim jacket.
Diane, hang back and cover us in case we lose him.
You hang back.
All right, I got him. They'll have to remind me why I didn't shoot you right here in the street.
Shoot me now. Get him out of here.
Come on.
Danny,
Yeah. Hey, what was that all about back there?
don't ever do that again.
What, ask you to cover us?
Both takedowns today, you've worked it so I'm in the background and away from the action.
Diane, I was...
Danny, don't ever do it again.
All right.
this him? No, Martelli. This the guy killed Cheryl? Just step aside.
Martelli, clear out.
Come on, move on.
Do I need to kill nobody?
What's this killed Cheryl?
We got word 10 minutes ago.
That's not very smart, tipping our suspect.
Yeah, Andy, I'll be up in a sec. I just heard.
Yeah.
When the time is right, we should talk.
You take off last night, you don't come back, you don't call. At what point did I turn into your punching bag?
I'm sorry, and that's what I want to talk to you about.
No, what makes you think I want to listen at this point? I cut you so much slack, I'm tired of it. Danny, if you can't hold up your end anymore, then just be honest with me. Save me some time.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I can't hold up my end anymore.
That's it. You're not even gonna try and work it out.
You need to move on without me, Mary.
Because you already have?
Certain things have happened, made me realize that I'm not the guy for you.
Certain things, huh? Danny, this is the part where you say don't think what you're thinking.
I care about you. And what we shared meant a lot to me.
What do you want, Danny? Is bouncing from relationship to relationship enough for you? Well, that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna miss out.
We both know it's been half-assed for a while.
Whose fault is that?
Mary, you asked me to be honest. The truth is, I can't hold up my end anymore.
Can or won't?
I don't know if there's a big difference between the two.
There is.
Then I guess both.
Well, that's too bad. Take care of yourself.
For all the stupid things I've done, things that may have hurt you, I'm sorry.
Noted. We work together. Please don't embarrass me.
You know I wouldn't do that.
But man, what are y'all trying to do? Keep me out the view of the media until my wounds heal?
Media? So you're still high, I guess.
Man, don't even try this off on me. I want what happened to me on the record.
Oh, what have I got here? Why, it's a civilian complaint form. Now, how did I get my hand? Well, I guess I must have brought it in intentionally so Mitchell would get what happened to him on record.
All right, then.
Yeah, maybe I should go back in the squad, put this on the south end of my to-do list so Mitch could have a chance to quit running his mouth.
Said we cool, man.
You know how long the line is outside of cops waiting to take your damn complaint?
Look, I'm sorry, man, all right? Can we just do this? Please? With the complaint division or something?
So the buzz is wearing off. That's good.
Tell us what happened.
12:30, I'm walking with 3 of my boys, and we was...
Whoa, hold on. What's with these 2 stick-ups today?
And I don't know nothing about that.
Wow, they seem to know a hell of a lot about it.
Have you given a statement on either of these?
No, man. Look, I'm here to talk about the physical assault I took on my person this morning at the hand of 2 cops.
Well, your complaint don't mean dick if you committed 2 felonies before lunch.
Mitchell, they got witnesses, picked you out of a stationery store robbery and a liquor store robbery.
They're moving on you with these.
Look, I deal with those things, which I did not do, later. I want my brutality case on the record so I can seek financial repercussions.
Financial repercussions, the media. Maybe we should just wheel a chalkboard in here so he can map out his parade route.
Getting bounced around by those cops is definitely a positive for you, Mitchell, but only in terms of getting some rhythm on these 2 felony stick-ups. That's what your bumps and bruises are worth.
How much are they worth? And I ain't saying I did either.
We'll check it out with the detectives who caught it, with the DA.
All right, look, how about make both of those robberies go away, neither which I'm gonna discuss, and I'll back off the brutality thing.
Relax.
Make them both go away. This guy.
Diane.
Did it work? Yeah, he's open for business. Good. The suspect we got for your stationery store, turns out he's also our guy for the liquor store stick-up. Cashier there picked him out of a photo array.
But the cashier at the stationery store, Maya, she's a scratch. Her mother called a little while ago and said her daughter's not going to testify no matter what.
All right. So what do you need?
Well, to get this guy off the beating he took, we're pretty sure he'd deal if we dropped the stationery stick-up. Make him go for the liquor store only, plus resisting.
I'm okay with it.
Get someone from the DA's office down here to sign off. When you're done, have the 2 uniforms who collared him do their paperwork, voucher the evidence. The cop who died, this is her husband. Captain, I'm sorry what happened.
What's going on?
Well, we're following up and...
Heard you got the shooter.
We have a suspect we like.
Where is he?
My detectives who caught her are talking to him right now.
I'd like to be in on it.
We can look in if you want.
Fine. Let's go. Come on.
There's a language problem here. Hey, this suits us fine, Andre. We got witnesses put you at that crime scene.
So you go ahead, you stick to saying that you weren't even there. That shows you're a liar, you got something to hide, and we're done.
I'm not saying I wasn't there. I'm saying I wasn't there when no cop was shot.
So when were you there?
Before it went down, obviously. Look, 2 cops roll up, and I had a brief conversation with this cute little female cop.
About what?
She asked me to stay put. I told her I had places to be. I walked away.
And she stood there waving at you.
Okay, maybe I ran away. Look, I got a warrant out. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I mean, come on, man. It's a lady cop, acting all badass. So I figured if she wants to take me in, then earn it. Now, as far as to who shot her after I split, you're the experts.
Again, Captain. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cut out.
Yeah, I'll page you when things firm up.
Thanks, Arthur. I appreciate it. Hey, let me talk to this guy.
That's probably not a good idea, Captain. Come on.
I want him alone.
Yeah, I know you do.
2 minutes, off the books.
Little lady, stop! Come here! Come here! Look at me! Remember me! I will get to you, boy!
I mean, who the hell was that?
Shut up. Come here. Get in there.
No, I'm saying, who the hell was that?
That's the husband of the dead cop.
John, you gonna let him roam the hallways?
He's a captain. He can do whatever he damn well wants to.
You don't want to do this, okay?
You can't give me that much, huh? After what he took from me?
Hey, you want this asshole to take your job away, too?
You think I give a damn about my job right now?
You break this guy's jaw, you blow the case. We know you give a damn about that.
Come on.
Hi, ADA Valerie Haywood. Diane Russell. We spoke on the phone. Got a couple things here for you.
I'm sorry to hear about the police officer.
Yeah, that's one of the things we've got. Guys, Greg Medavoy, Baldwin Jones, ADA Valerie, I'm sorry,
Haywood.
When you're done, we need her for the lineup.
Right.
We got a guy did 2 stick-ups today, used a toy gun.
Both cashiers thought it was real.
First stick-up cashier gave a description, but now she don't want to testify.
Yeah, second stick up, the cashier picked our guy out of a photo array.
And that cashier's good to go.
So we're looking to drop the first one.
Why are you looking to deal with him?
Well, he was originally snatched up as a suspect in a cop killing. Maybe got leaned on a little bit.
Anything else I need to know?
That's it.
Almost all drug offenses, no history of violence. I mean, still, they're felonies. I take it you don't want to push for a persistent felony offender.
No.
We're probably not giving anything up. Even if you got both stick-ups, they happen so close together, they're same plan, continuous action.
He'd most likely get concurrent sentencing.
The first cashier, does she make a statement?
Verbal only.
Recorded?
No.
You know, there's no guarantee he doesn't turn around and get a lawyer anyway for maybe getting leaned on.
We're gonna fold in a resisting charge, too.
We like our chances.
I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it.
Appreciate it.
Good luck. I'm all yours.
Great. That's fine. When'd you start?
Yesterday. Spent the last 2 years in the Narcotics Bureau in Brooklyn.
Now here you are in the big city.
Here I am.
Cheryl's husband's a real hooked-up captain. He could have got her off patrol in a second, but she wanted to be on the street.
ADA Haywood, Lieutenant Fancy, Detective Sipowicz and Sorensen, Officer Verticana.
Where's our witness?
Right here.
Don't worry, we haven't been talking to him.
Such a quick look I got before I chased the other guy. I'm sure
Quit
hoping.
psyching yourself out, Eddie.
Okay, here we go.
Do you recognize the shooter?
Take your time, Eddie.
He was so quick. Number 2.
You're positive?
Number 2 is the son of a bitch who killed my partner.
Okay. You guys relax in there a minute.
What was that?
What?
If our suspect doesn't give a voluntary admission of guilt, voluntary, that ID never happened.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure you will.
We spent 2 hours in shouting matches with the detective on the stationery robbery, getting her to drop the charge, Mitchell. And another hour in here back and forth with you. Now, you want to keep sitting there, you'll get rung up for both robberies. And then fill out the complaint form, and we'll toss it in the stack they use as a doorstop downstairs. We're handing you a break here.
So I go for the liquor store only, and the resisting arrest, and the other one goes away.
Yes.
Mitchell, listen to me. You're not getting screwed here.
I don't even know which way is up anymore, man.
You got knocked around by those cops, and that ain't right. But a cop got killed today, and all got wrong because of that stationery store you robbed.
But I thought you said I didn't do that one.
And we agreed on that because you got knocked around, okay? Those smacks you took, you are using them to your advantage by making sure you don't get charged with 2 felonies and risk serving both sentences consecutively. Now, do you understand that?
Yeah.
Just want you to know that this is a mutually beneficial transaction. And you're not getting screwed here because we're not those kind of cops.
I got it.
The husband of the cop you killed? The one looking to rip your throat out a little while ago? Don't worry about him. Sit down. He's at a bar down on the corner. Now that you're boxed in, he doesn't want to do anything to screw it up.
'Cause guess who that was picked you out, Andre?
Whatever. The dead cop's partner. That's what you call a star witness.
And when he gets up on that stand in his uniform, starched and pressed, hat on, medals gleaming, pointing his finger at you, your legal aid attorney is gonna crawl under the table.
Well, that cop can say whatever he wants.
Oh, he is. He's saying that you shot his partner. You stuck the gun in your waistband. You hightailed it up 2nd Avenue. You!
The only thing her partner isn't saying is why. You don't know. And we're kind of wondering ourselves.
Now, you can keep your mouth shut, and you can let the DA fill the words in for you. They'll say you woke up looking to kill a cop today.
Or you can tell us what went down. Try and help yourself out a little. Because, Andre, you can use all the help you can get right now.
You got picked out by a cop.
It just ain't right having little female cops out there. Look, I got adrenaline, okay? I got survival instincts. And if a cop that's gonna search me is gonna find my gun and is gonna put me back in jail and a threat to me, then it's on. Look, I didn't even realize what had happened until I was half a block away. She shouldn't have been no cop. Not around me. I didn't wake up wanting to kill nobody.
You gave it up voluntarily.
Great work, Detective.
Listen, this guy just admitted killing a cop, okay? So do whatever you want with the ID.
Nothing's a lock until he pleads. You realize that, right? And if he doesn't, I have to go to trial with the tainted ID.
Maybe we should have this conversation some other time, because I can see how broken up you are about us losing a cop today.
Don't use that as an excuse for your behavior, and don't imply that I am insensitive to that police officer's death.
All right, then what do you want? An apology? Okay, I'm sorry, bottom of my heart. How's that? Can I get back to work now?
I heard you were married to someone in the DA's office.
Yeah, what about it?
I also heard she was an excellent prosecutor who respected the system. And I have a hard time believing she'd tolerate you trying to steamroll her like you're trying to steamroll me.
What do you want from me, counselor?
I want good evidence. That's all I want. You don't have to invite me out for beers after work. I don't have to be on your weekend softball team. Just give me good evidence and I'll get you convictions. Agreed?
Yeah, agreed.
I'll get a video team up here to record his statement. Have a good night.
Hey, Lou.
I just need to know what's going on.
Like the shooter, Eddie picked him out. He's confessing. My partner's taking his statement.
Thank you. That's a comfort to me. And I apologize for losing my cool.
We're all devastated over this, Eric. Everybody.
She always wanted to be a cop. That's what made her happy.
I wish.
You wouldn't have pulled this before we started sleeping together.
Probably not.
You know, I went through the same thing with Bobby. As long as it takes for a female cop to earn respect, you can lose it in a second. By hesitating, backing down, having a fellow detective treat you like a kid sister, and don't think the other cops don't notice it. I don't want it, Danny, and I'm not the kind of cop who needs it, and you've got to come to terms with that sooner than later.
I already have. You don't need to say another word about it.
You know, not to mention, if we get into a situation and you're looking over your shoulder worrying about me, you'll get your head blown off.
Done. Now, just to clarify, having embraced the separation of church and state here, if we go out to dinner and I hold the door open for you, are you going to kick me in the shin?
I'm not kidding about this, Danny.
And I'm not either. I have tied a bow on job conduct. Now we're talking about when we clock out. Would you kick me in the shin if I opened the door for you? I mean, I just want to know so I can stay on my toes.
You've embraced the rules of job conduct.
Bear hugged them.
Well, then I think that if I was with someone who did know how to do it right on the job, then I suppose I would encourage that someone to feel free and do it right when we've clocked out. Like opening a door if he wanted, or whatever else inspired him. Danny, if you've got things you need to work out, I don't want to get in the way.
I tied a bow on that, too.
How's Theo?
Oh, he's asleep. It's fine.
Where are you going? What's this?
I'm going back to sleeping at my place, Andy.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just don't need to be spending nights like I have been.
Why not?
Because it's confusing.
Theo's fine with it.
It's confusing to me. Today in the park, I could see that you're ready to be in Theo's life fully now that he's better.
This is great. This is just what I needed to cap the day off.
I'm sorry, Andy, but I don't want to wait until you tell me I need to go.
I'm not about to. Come on, Katie. We got a nice system going on here.
I love Theo and I love you, but I'm not going to go from being your wife, which I was, Andy, for 11 years, to being your live-in housekeeper and babysitter.
Theo needs you.
And I'll be there for him.
I need you.
For what? For how long? I mean, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Then I have to go home, Andy. I'll be by tomorrow to get him to school.
You're one of my blessings, Katie.
You too, Andy.
충격이 얼마나 크셨으면 물만 보면 자꾸 이 귀여운 그쪽 이름이 뭐라고? 홍연이요. 홍연. 태어나자마자부터 마마를 시중든 저를 잊으실 정도면 대체 얼마나 아프신 건지. 또 마마를 시중든 저를 잊으실 정도면 대체 한약 드리겠사옵니다. 어디서 눈물을 보이겠냐? 지금 제일 힘든 건 마마신데. 죄송합니다. 사랑은 모르구나. 우리 정말 들리네. 아까 내가 만난 그 인상 쓰레기는 이름이 뭐야? 왕 이름이 뭐냐고? 거룩하신 전하 이름 어찌 감히? 아 맞네. 왕 이름 부르는 것도 쓰는 것도 안 되지? 지금이 조선시대 정확히 언제일까나? 조선시내면 덕왕궁께서 보위에 오르신 지 2번째 해옵니다. 덕왕궁이라 이름 들어봤는데. 아 힌트 좀만 더 줘봐. 투요. 그럼 내가 노래를 부를 테니까 선왕 무효가 나오면 나한테 신호를 줘. 잘 들어? 그러니까 선왕 무효가 나오면 나한테 신호를 줘. 잘 들어? 태정, 태세, 문단세, 예성, 연주, 임명성. 아직이야? 효연, 숙경영, 청순은 철고. 고철원 수원. 맨날 뭘 내가. 한정은 다음이면 철조?
철종, 본명 이원범. 왕이 되면 이변으로 개명. 온 집안이 영모에 휘말려 강화도로 쫓겨났다가 제일 모자라단 이유로 하루아침에 왕년 신데렐라맨. 가졌다가 제일 모자라단 이유로 하루아침에 왕년 신데렐라맨. 가장 무식하고 무능한 허수아비 왕으로 살며 백성들 개고생시키다 즉위 14년 만에 병으로 사망. 역시 조기 교육에 위한 우리 엄마 맞지? 벼락부자가 무섭다더니 벼락임금 주제에 왕노릇은 기가 막히네.
좀 전에 내가 B씨의 상태도 모르고 매정하였소. 어디 봅시다. C의
너 거루어. 철종, 본명 이원범. 왕이 되면 이변으로 개명. 온 집안이 영모에 휘말려 강화도로 쫓겨났다가 제일 모자라단 이유로 하루아침에 왕년 신데렐라맨. 가장 무식하고 무능한 호사가 연마 맞지? 벼락임금 주제에 왕노릇은 기가 막히네.
좀 전에 내가 B씨의 상태도 모르고 매정하였소. 어디 봅시다.
왜 이래?
부끄러울 필요 없습니다. 내일이면 우린 외연이 될 터인데.
내일?
B씨의 사고 때문에 미뤄진 가르식을 서둘러 진행을 하였습니다. 내일이면 우리 가르식.
오 마이 갓. 제일 중요한 걸 잊었어. 철종은 주색에 빠져 국정을 소홀히 한 걸로 유명한 조선시대 대표 생마.
그쪽이 먼저 알아야 될 게 하나 있어.
중전이 원한 대로 우리 가까이 되지 말라 하였어. 이제 됐습니다.
근데 이게 좀 읽기 힘든 말이긴 한데 이걸 뭐라고 설명을 해야 될지 참 난감한데 말이야.
여기 무엇이?
왜? 좀 충격받겠지만 최대한 이것도록 노력해봐. 난 사실은 남자야. 한 200년 후쯤 대한민국에서는 굉장한 사례가 이게 뭐가 어떻게 된 건지 모르겠는데 우리 꼭 죽는 거보다 했는데 이렇게 보기 좋구나. 여튼 나는 당신이 생각하는 그런 사람이 아니야. 이게 보이는 게 다가 아니라고. 뭔 개소리가 싶겠지. 근데 당신 진짜 판단 잘해야 돼. 뭐 결혼이 한다 쳐도 전날 밤은 그건 진짜 아니지. 나는 참 취향이 아니거든. 이게 그쪽한텐 더 문제야. 난 이게 정체성의 문제잖아. 그쪽한텐 이게 사기 결혼 범죄라고.
잘 알겠어. 무슨 말인지.
정말? 당신 역사책에서 읽은 거랑 다르게 엄청 훌륭하네.
여봐라. 이해라. 너희에게 일러 BC의 용태를 정확히 파악하고 고하게 하라. 걱정 마시. 내가 무슨 수를 써서라도 그대가 괜찮게 돕겠어. 잊지 마시오. 그대는 혼자가 아니오. 아무리 정신이 나가고 광증이 엉망이 돼버린데도 나는 영원히 그대의 부분이오. 이건 아직 몸이 좋지 않군요. 여봐라. 서둘러 BC 저소로 안내하라.
예, 전하.
걱정하지 마시오. 들어가 좀 쉬시오. 괜찮을게. 모든 것이 다
Xin chào, mình đây, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu. Và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.
대체 무슨 속셈인 건가?
싫어, 안 먹어. 난 한방보다 양방식이라고.
수의 기운이 머리에 들어차 있으니 백간양으로 양의 기운을 채워야 합니다.
야, 이 돌파라. 너 자격증 없지? 아유, 왜 화를 사람을 훔치라고 앉았어?
어차피 내 것도 아니고.
그쪽까지 다 기억난다. 호연이 본가에서부터 함께 자라온 나의 소중한 몸종.
여기 이혜성 씨는 무엇이옵니까?
자네는 최상궁.
그러면 저의 성씨는 무엇이옵니까?
내가 오이 따위성을 어찌 알아?
어허, 다들 뭐하시오? 어서 마마를 붙드시오. 잘못 움직이면 큰일 납니다.
그런 꽂히고 혈tan한 쓰놈을 사람한테 쓰단 미친 거 아니야?
제 주 전공이 침솔입니다. 막힌 혀를 뚫어주는 데는 이만한 곳이 없지요. 이걸 뒷목에 달라.
딱 멈춰 제발. 나 정신 돌아오면 내일부터 중전이다. 과잉진료 같은 존재는 무슨 대가를 치르려나?
모든 넘치느니 모자라니만 못하지요. 저의 화려한 의술은 여기까지 하겠습니다.
우리가 용하다. 아주 싹 나았어.
나 지금 그렇게들 원하는 왕비 내가 해준다. 명색이 한나라의 왕비인데 연못에 물 채우는 거 하나 마음대로 못하겠어.
Xin chào, mình đây, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu nhé. Con nào là con chó?
빠르게 속작사, 질환치마, 계란치마, 전해무치마, 사내장저고리, 그리고 당이옵니다. 장이 배출되고 꽃게임이 아이는 풍성하게 부르는 아우 산박의 시르비함입니다.
열길이 눈을 가리고 꽃꽃으로 만든 청광쇠가 귀를 가리는 것은 왕이 자신의 눈과 귀를 가리고 신하들의 말을 듣는다는 뜻입니다.
목을 펴십시오. 너무 뭔데? 그 좋은 눈물을 견디셔야 합니다.
Mình nghĩ là Ken nên đi ra để cho mẹ đi đá một tí nhé.
나는 조선 최초의 노프라다.
뱅큐베르!
뭐 어쩌라고. 제사 지내는 날이라서 결혼식은 곧 정례식이라고.
너무나 아름다운 한상입니다. 이게 다 대왕 대비마마 작품 아닙니까?
알아봐주니 고맙소, 대비.
사촌 어르신, 지금 우시는 겁니까? 이 나라의 국모가 되시는 건 기쁜 일이나 내휴, 유일한 여식을 잃는 기분이 들어서구나. 아이고, 이제 부흥분이 아니십니까? 영은 부흥분. 그런가? 김소영은 이제요.
저를 영무하셔야.
선포한다. 운동 김문 김소영은 조선의 국모가 되었습니다.
저를 영무하셔야 합니다.
선포한다. 그러고 보니 이 여자 이름이 이제요.
저를 영무하셔야 합니다.
숨이 막혀. 긴장만
Xin chào, Lên Admin đây. Chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu nhé.
공원에서 영원한 적도 없고 영원한 마음도 없다. 휘말리지 않도록 언제나 중심자 마음이 키워라.
걱정 마세요. 저는 그저 미약 하나만 전 앞에 힘이 되어드리러 가는 것 뿐입니다. 유모, 제가 죽으려고 하는 것도 아니고 너무 그리 울지 마라. 그만하라 아저씨가 그 무서운 공에서 어찌 견뎌내실지. 제가 옆에서 잘 매실 테니 걱정 붙들어 매셔야지.
하고 훈련에 간다 했어야지. 좋지 않은가? 절강 아래 일이 땀을 흘리니 좋기는?
Bắt tẹo cây nôi, cây đi dai được không?
매일같이 적성에도 없는 무게 훈련으로 죽겠는데. 여기까지 와 관서 아버님을 둔 덕에 매일같이 적성에도 없는 무게 훈련으로 죽겠는데. 여기까지 와 이게 뭔가? 알았으면 내 절대 따라오지 않았네. 누가 보면 무슨 원수라도 진줄알겠네. 사촌누이가 부모가 되는 기쁜 일에 왜 이리 화가 났나? 너무 좋아 기운이 끌어 넘쳐 그러지. 그 검술이 싫으면 격수나 한판 하세. 마음이 바뀌었네. 당장 돌아가리네. 나를 꺾고 들어갔네.
빨리. 뭐 파고드는 거 같아. 나 진짜 숨 넘어가는 줄. 스승의 이런 건 진짜 게임도 안 된다. 와, 큼지막하구만. 큰 공을 세우시라는 의미입니다. 너 하나도 무서워하는 거야, 뭐야? 왕손을 잉태하신다는 뜻이지.
맞아, 합궁이 있었어. 정공은 33년 인생 최대 위기다. 술이야.
우리 주상전하께서는 무슨 술을 좋아하시려나?
나는 술보다 안주를 즐겨.
이변.
아이, 날이 다른 만큼 안주빨 세우지 말고 달려봅시다. 어?
지나친 음주는 건강에 해롭소.
쉿. 흥분하지 말고 차분하게. 대한민국 사람 중에 술 부시 먹는 건 없어.
에이, 술 못 마시는구나?
Ôi giời, cái đây. Tè, tìm tí. Theo bên. Tí thôi bạn cũng theo. Makin banyak cukup makinan. Cukup tu makinan. Nằm à? Xin chào, lại ở mình đây. Chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu nhé.
토니가 나보다 주량 한참 아래네.
잘 됐구려. 여기 있는 술이 다 중저가.
저거 완전 방탄조끼야 뭐냐. 그 어떤 목록도 먹히질 않아.
아, 그럼 술 깨물래? 내가 아는 술 마실 때 하는 놀이가 몇 개 있는데.
그래요?
369, 369, 369, 369.
구구단이 언제 더 붙어?
몰라? 그럼 출석, 출석.
추석구만 외치고 영 별로군. 까다로운 새끼.
역시 음주엔 가무지? 어? 언제까지 종묘 재량을 준비할 거야? 내 어깨를 봐. 아들 썩이잖아. 술이 들어간다. 쭉쭉쭉쭉쭉쭉쭉 계속 들어간다. 쭉쭉쭉.
둘이 신이 납니까? 나 종묘지대야 좋겠나?
그럼 본격적으로. 아니 그 본격이 아니라
어쩔 수 없이 최후의 방법이다. 우리가 누구인지 방법이 지금 뭡니까?
너야말로 뭐야?
술자리에 운치엔 달빛이면 출근할 듯하여 불을 껐소마.
난 그냥 본격적으로 마시기 전에 목을 좀 풀어주려고 그랬지. 뭐 일종의 준비 운동이랄까?
이렇게
지금 뭐 하는 거야, 이씨.
서로 물때를 풀어주려는 거 아닙니까? 음흉한 새끼 일 풀어주러 할 리가 있나? 이제 목도 풀었어. 본격적으로 되시어주자.
술 혼자 무슨 맛으로 마시나?
내가 그 생각을 미처 못하였어. 자, 이 준비 운동 덕에 정말 술이 술술 들어갑니다. 중주, 아니 이만 잠자리에 듭시다.
자, 싸나이다. 이게 뭐야, 이씨.
예민하니 멀리 떨어져 주시오. 보수죠. 잠자리가 예민하니 멀리 떨어져 주시오. 저 수작은 또 뭔 개수작? 왕의 실체가 조선왕조실록도 한낱질하시네. 괜히 쫄았어. 하지만 방심은 금물. 군대에서 배워온 식자매들을 드디어 여기서 써먹는구나. 엎기려면 잘라내야 할 것이야.
오케이.
제2기적인 왕놈의 새끼 시원자 푹신한 금치 위에
중전의 마음을 모르는 것은 아니나 오늘은 그저 잠을 청하고 싶소.
아니 그게 아니라 내가 워낙 곱게 자라서 맨바닥에선 한숨도 못 자요. 하나 줘봐.
난 3단금 팀에서 한 단이라도 빠지면 못 자오.
왕보다 곱게 자랐을까? 역삼이고 오지네 강화도 명주제. 삽이나 확 늘려. 이왕 이렇게 된 거 난 오늘 미친 거니.
여름은 군대가 생각나는 날이네. 했는데 역시나 여기네. 중전으로서 첫날을 맞이하시는 기분이 어떠세요? 말이죠. 이거만이다. 내 십자가들. 뭘 또 잃어버리셨습니까? 이번에야말로 제가 샀었지. 아니야.
참깨를 답답해서 내가 풀었겠지. 제가 모시지 못해서 또 왜 내 중전의 자물쇠를 찾아면 안 되지? 왕비로서의 참나인데 나로 내 중전의 자물쇠를 찾아면 안 되지. 밤에 다시 만류와 들어올리겠사옵니다. 어르신들께 인사를 드리고 교전이 보일 모습이 기대가 되는군.
대왕 대비 마마와 됐다고 쳐. 근데 오늘은 왜 또 눈 뜨자마자 바빠? 대왕 대비 마마와 대비 마마께 문안 인사드리는.
Xin chào, lại là mình đây. Chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu nhé.
계속 왕개체법을 알리는 교사를 반포하셔야죠. 네버 엔딩 결혼식이구나. 잠깐. 대왕 대비 마마면?
대왕 대비마마께서 직접 명하신 일입니다. 그대가 호수에 물을 채워
대왕 대비 마마는 어떤 사람이야? 대왕 대비 마마는 마마와 같은 안동 김문 어른이시고 대비 마마는 풍양조부이십니다. 시어머니랑 시할머니가 라이벌 관계고 중전인 나는 시어머니랑 시할머니가 라이벌 관계고 중전인 나는 시할머니 라인.
생긴 건 딱 보면 알겠지. 나이 많은 쪽이 대왕 대비일 테니까.
아는 건 다 말해봐. 응? 나한텐 정말 중요한 일이니까 아는 건 다 말해봐. 응? 김작은 대감님 누님이시고 입궁 후 궁밖엔 단 한 발짝도 나가지 않으셨으며 또한 멈춰. 아니 가마 말이야. 스탑! 멈춰! 멈추시게! 뒤로 뒤로! 뒤? 공이 복잡해 기름 주신 건 아닌지. 처음 뵙네요. 그쪽 성함이? 내가 아직 이 몸이 익숙지가 않아서. 무급질 분위기가 예사 분위기가 아닌데. 그쪽도 왕가신가? 혹시 뭐 공주 그런 건가? 송가옵니다. 허교사 태도가 오만하여 마마의 신기를 거슬렸어요. 용서해 주십시오. 아니 내 말은 어찌나 걸음이 빠른지 벌써 여기까지. 안녕하셔요. 이번에 주상전하께서 후궁으로 맞으시는 교대감집 화진아비 씨. 아무리 중전마마라지만 아비 씨 너무 매기는 거 아니에요? 말을 비비고 마마를 호수에 퍼뜨린 것도 저 아비 씨라고 국내 소문이 파다해요. 필시 중전마마가 기억을 소실했다는 것도 거짓이에요. 조심하시라고요. 오빠 워낙 많은 여자들과 깊게 어울리다 보니까 이 관상을 좀 볼 줄 아는데 조금 뭐랄까 좋은 사람. 그쪽이랑 이쪽이랑 과거사 관계 좋진 않았나 본데 우리 새로 시작할까요? 난 그쪽 마음에 드는데. 방법을 바꾸시기로 한 겁니까? 방법? 궁 안에 들어온 시간이 이제야 나는 덕분에 이곳이 어떤 곳인지 똑똑히 알았습니다. 궁 안에 들어온 시간이 이제야 나는 겁니다. 아니 내 말을 뭔가 좀 오해를 한 것 같은데 송구하시면 저 역시
갔더니 자리에 없어.
저 역시 인사드리러 갔다 안 계시오.
이건 어긋나구나. 마음이 통했어. 초등학생 큰 와이프. 여기가 아니라 저기로 들어갔어야지.
마마의 집 사실 뭐가 저리
여기가 아니라 저기로 들어갔어야지.
마마의 집 사실 눈빛에 뭐가 저리
아예 바로 잡아놔요.
중전이 서둘러 후공 책봉 교지를 내렸으면 합니다.
어쩌나? 그건 직봉 그거 내가 너무 바빠서 안 되겠는데.
너명령. 망해라. 일부 다쳐줘.
마마, 내 명보 어르신들께서 기다리고 계신 전화.
그럼 제가 중요한 일이 있어서 이만.
네가 많이 놀랬겠구나. 하진아, 드디어 널 아내로 맞이하게 되었구나.
저는 이제 전화와 같은 곳에 삽니다.
정식으로 가해를 해야 하거늘 실은 도살리가 호수 앞에서 너를 보았다. 호수의 일을 네 소행으로 몰고 가는 바람에 우리 책임을 서두르게 되었다.
저는 그저 호수에서 큰 소리가 들렸을 뿐인데.
걱정 말거라. 아무리 안동 기분이라 해도 무고한 널 어찌할 수는 없으니. 아니다. 어찌할 수 없게 만드마. 내 모든 것을 걸고 널 지키겠다. 가진 게 없긴 없구나. 뺀질거리는 허울뿐인 임금의 자리, 걱정 많은 형님 한 분과 뺀질거리는 친구는 많아. 그리고 잊지 말고.
Xin chào, lại là mình đây. Chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ tô màu bức tranh này. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé. Cái gì?
인사드리시지요, 마마.
에라이 몰라.
간밤엔 안녕하셨는지요, 대한대리 마마. 밤새 어찌나 감미하셨는지 세월을 거스르신 듯하여 제가 대비면허 헷갈릴 정도입니다. 전이 그 정도입니까? 내가 애쓴 보람이 있군요.
좋았어. 자연스러웠어.
그런 몹쓸 사고를 다 당하고 아유, 아직 몸이 성치 않은가 보군요.
딱 보면 모릅니까? 완벽한 중전의 자태가 아닙니까? 눈썰미도 여전하고.
네. 아유, 정말 그러네요.
평화롭게 웃는 얼굴로 늙은 신경전이 소식 밖으로 찾아.
이제 후사를 위해 애쓰시는
제가 전해드리고 궁중 대대로 내려오는 왕자의 비법입니다.
그래요?
그것이 합동을 하실 적에 주상이 누워있으면 주상이
Trông góc bếp.
Ai cho đấy?
Huy.
Ai cho?
Huy.
Nó vừa cho nó vừa đến à?
Ừ.
Thế thì mình nhá.
Ừ.
Thế vào tận nhà đấy á?
Mệt quá. Wow, bếp đắt lắm vậy. Đắt ngu người.
Mày đi đâu rồi mà lại có cái chỗ đó?
Chả biết đi cái gì trên núi. Hấp lên.
Cho nướng à?
Không, hấp thôi. Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.